All right, CPS is on their way here, and I am recording it so I can expose anything that needs to be exposed, because my children are with a pedophile and somehow the courts are allowing it, and it's corruption, and I'm trying to expose this. I'm the mother. I haven't seen my kids in 4 years. The last time I seen my son, this past summer, he was running away from his father, abandoned by his father, and there's charges against him. We'll see what happens, because there's a lot to expose, Lord willing, today. I said, yes, let's have a meeting. So here we are. Here we are. Yes, Lord, expose this. In Jesus' name, amen. So you can see the couch, or so. Who am I that you keep me on your mind? Lord, I am grateful for you. Here. You should be here now, so as soon as you hear the door, that's them. They were running late the first time. Yesterday they canceled because they said, quote unquote, an emergency happened. My kids are an emergency. Hello. Who cares? I do. My name is Ruth, AMO. I was on national news. Let's see what happens. And I don't see their car yet. But maybe they're coming in this way. And I don't see anybody coming. But hopefully the camera get it. And here I am. I'm going to be waiting. Hopefully you'll hear what's going on firsthand. Let's see. Let's see. Who am I that you keep me on your mind? God, I am grateful for you. Alright, she's here. She's just pulled up. So, stay with me. She just pulled up. Work in order. She's coming to the door. She's not opened her car yet. She's coming up. Bear with me. I don't know what she's gonna say. I don't know what this is about, but I do know my kids are with a pedophile, and I'm trying to expose it. Stay with me, stay with me. Neighbor. No, it is her. She's just coming. She's taking her time in the car. She's taking her time in the car, but she's here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Shake the ground, Lord. Shake the ground. She's just taking her time. All on her time. Let's see, Lord Jesus, I ask that you would use this time with truth and love and clarification of exposing the truth in Jesus' name. Details, questions, answers, light, simplified in Jesus' name. Testimony time in Jesus' name. Overcome everything. Coffee. While I'm waiting. All right, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for this time. Thanks. Use it for your glory. For the truth. The whole truth. The truth. Here she comes. Listen. She's coming right now to the door. Listen for the door. Hear that? Listen. She's coming in, and I'll be sitting down and talking. Hopefully, Lord willing. You can see? Pay attention. Hey.
You have your ID on Miss Duran.
Right.
And then while you're doing that, I'll show you mine too.
Mine is
You gotta verify.
vehicle.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll be right back. You can have a seat on the
Okay,
couch if
alright.
you want.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I got it right here.
Oh, okay.
Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Alright, let me give you, so I'm gonna show our badges as well. So this is my badge. And then I'm gonna give you a business card
Thank
just
you.
as something for you to keep as reference
I
that you spoke to
appreciate that.
someone out here.
Yeah.
Do you have, and I'll make sure I get you the assigned workers information out there, and I think this is in Oakland County.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, have you spoken to the assigned worker on the case?
I don't know what's going on. I would
Okay.
like to.
So I'll make sure I give you, I'm gonna read you the allegations. She wants me to discuss some things and do some things, and then once I get done with that, when we're done, I'll give you the worker's information so that you can follow up with her. Because I'm just the messenger basically, because
Okay.
I don't have, this is not my case. You're just out here in our county, so they sent a courtesy to Macomb to just talk to you about what's going on.
It's in Macomb now.
No, they sent a courtesy, meaning that they just wanted, because you
It's in
live
Oakland
in,
now.
you live
It
in Macomb.
was in Macomb for many years.
Oh, you're saying in the past. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I was like, yeah.
there's a lot of information, backstory on this.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and discuss the allegations and let you know what's being reported. This came in, it looks like almost a month ago, in regards to some concerns of physical neglect, which was coded as absence of supervision causing harm to the child. It has John Tenney as the perpetrator, as well as Elizabeth Tenney. And it has your son, Samuel Tenney, listed as a victim. So it stated that on July 11th, Samuel and Vanessa were involved in an altercation that led to Vanessa sustaining a minor concussion. It stated that Vanessa discovered Samuel took...
Where did she get how did she get a concussion?
So I'm just reading you what's in the allegations.
Yeah,
I don't know all of
sorry.
that. Yeah.
Like, well, you said she got,
Yeah.
that's my daughter, so what
Yeah.
was that, first
Yep.
of all?
Yep, so it says that she sustained a minor concussion. Vanessa discovered Samuel took multiple things of hers. Vanessa went into Samuel's room to retrieve her belongings back. Samuel pinned Vanessa against the wall and elbowed her in the face. Samuel punched Vanessa a couple times, pushed her in the closet, and hit her in the head 2 times. Vanessa pushed Samuel away and returned to her room. It stated that Elizabeth was informed that Vanessa's head hurt from the altercation with Samuel. Elizabeth took Vanessa to an urgent care where she was discovered to have a minor concussion. Elizabeth did not report this to law enforcement and felt she did not need to. It stated neither John or Elizabeth was aware of Samuel's whereabouts because he left the house over 12 hours ago. They never attempted to look for Samuel. John indicated
He's 12,
when he
by the way, yeah.
had been gone for about 12 hours, he was going to contact law enforcement. Samuel eventually returned to the residence. So that's why CPS became involved. Were you aware of any of this happening last month?
There is a lot of backstory between the last time CPS called me and said if I don't respond, they're going to put in place Samuel in foster care.
Okay.
Because he was abandoned.
Did you know about this incident?
No, I did not. This is new allegations. This has been every year since I haven't seen my kids. My kids were taken from me for no reason because I've been trying to protect them.
Who took your kids? CPS? No.
A referee in 4-day order took away my kids.
Oh, like through custody, he gave custody to...
A 4-day order
Okay.
got a referee signed to remove my children from me. And then I fled to Florida. So I was on the news.
When was this?
This was 2021.
Okay.
My ex is a pedophile. My niece is 22 and she's willing to talk to you. She was molested by my ex when she was a minor. All my children have reported that in court, on record in the CPS. I mean, in the CPS on record, but also care house interviews to my parents, to my friends. I have teachers that have called CPS and I have multiple accounts. My care for my children mean more to me than anything in this world, okay? I don't care about anything but them, first.
Okay.
So I went to the U.S. Supreme Court to appeal. I refused to pay child support to him because I'd rather expose him rather than partake in his lies. He's not caring for my kids. This isn't the first runaway attempt. There's been 4 police reports I have submitted to the court on top of that of all my kids running away. Are you aware of that?
So this is not my case. So I'm getting the information from Oakland County. Like, this is not even my investigation. So I don't really have any knowledge of anything in particular with what's going on with your family because it's just a courtesy from Oakland County, which is why I do want you to have that worker's information because she will be able to have more insight on what may be going on because it's her case to investigate.
Well,
so being that it's not mine, I don't, I can't really speak to anything. So I just want to give you that disclaimer in case you're wondering why I may not know anything. Because it's not my case. I'm just doing a courtesy from Oakland County.
Well,
but I'm documenting what you're telling me so that the worker that is assigned can follow up.
I'm angry at this corruption because my children are with him. I love my kids and they're not safe. I have multiple families.
Do you get a chance to see them or talk to them?
No, so they have taken away my rights unless I follow their hoops. I followed the hoops for years. This has been going on for 12 years. I took parenting classes. I took therapy. I was psychoanalyzed 3 times. 1 on my own, 2 by the court. I'm not crazy. All they found was anxiety and depression, low grades. Because of a trauma that had happened.
Okay.
It was circumstantial. It wasn't innate. It wasn't past genetics or whatever.
So they don't even allow you to have any type of contact with the kids right now? It's like suspended?
So I tried a reunification after I was taken. I was put on a tether for 2 years because I wanted my kids to testify in court.
Okay.
So I waited 2 years. I wasn't allowed to see my kids because I waited to have them on the stand to testify.
Are your parental rights terminated?
Yes.
They are? Oh wow. Okay.
Well, they took my parental rights away unless I follow the standard of their hoops. But I've been doing that for 12 years. And I mean this is what I mean by hoops. They want reunification their way under a therapist. Last time in court, I mentioned I was evaluated, psychoanalyzed 3 times twice by them.
Okay.
And I was come back clear. There's nothing wrong with me. The judge said there's something wrong with you. My dad stood up in court. I wasn't allowed to speak in court. The guardian at Lidham lied on the stand. She said my son has never tried to contact me. In the police report, he contacted me, which I submitted as evidence to the court. After he ran away the next day, he was given back. There is nothing wrong with me. I mean that genuinely. I don't do drugs. I love my children. Apparently, my protection of caring is what's wrong with me.
So when is the last time that you've been to court regarding your kids?
This was last month.
Last month,
Yeah.
and what did they say last month at the?
They dismissed it. This is why this is corruption.
So if they dismissed it, so if they
Emergency
dismissed it,
custody order change. I asked, requested
Okay.
for a because my son,
reconsideration.
emergency change of custody is what I asked for
Okay.
because my ex abandoned Samuel at
Okay.
a jailhouse. It's on record. He abandoned him, and then the police went to go pursue charges, and CPS gave him right back. But this has been going on for 12 years. It's not just physical abuse; it's sexual abuse.
Okay. And then
Sexual
you said
abuse.
with Vanessa and Samuel, or
All of my children and my niece have been sexually abused,
Okay.
and this is not on record. My son, they had a meeting about it, and they say nothing's allowed to be disclosed. I had 7 witnesses about what happened in North Carolina. My son was separated from a different state without me knowing. So I did a wellness check. This is so much information. It goes for 12 years. I'm trying, but
no, you're okay. I'm just trying to because I wanted to understand what's the current
Okay,
custody arrangement. So right now you have nothing.
I have no custody unless I follow their standard.
But your rights are not terminated. They're just saying you can't see the kids.
I can't see the kids, but I have to go to so many hours of therapy. But this is the
Okay.
problem with it. I've been psychoanalyzed twice, and they're calling me something's wrong with me. But I'm logically, like, there's something wrong with this because I've been psychoanalyzed twice. There's nothing. I'm not crazy. So why are they continuing to put me through all this when he has allegations on him all the time? It's not fair.
And what county is this custody stuff in? Macomb? Okay.
Yeah. My heart, goes out to my children. I have raised them since my daughter was 13, Bella. My ex had submitted her into a psych ward because she was trying to commit suicide.
Okay.
This was 2025. Then Elizabeth said she can't be in here to me because the hospital called me. So I have been trying to fight for my kids up into the U.S. Supreme Court. I'm still fighting. I have submitted one appeal. I'm appealing again. I'm overwhelmed, So I'm concerned about them, and I do have a lot of family and a lot of friends that would be happy to help. Right now I'm in this townhouse, but I have houses that my son can go to with people that are willing for him to go because we love my kids. I love my kids, and that's why. For some reason, when they run away, CPS and the police just keep giving them back without regard. When my son told me what my ex told CPS last time, even, he disclosed something new to me, and so did he to another witness.
So
apart from the CPS.
When's the last time you actually talked to the children?
Last month or 2 months. It's been like 2 months now that my son ran away. Okay, so my son was abandoned at a jailhouse.
So did you talk to him over the phone, or you saw him?
I picked him up.
Okay.
So a man had his background check cleared. I went with him and picked him up. I love my kids. I mean, if you are a mother and you haven't seen your son in 4 years,
yeah.
So I miss my kids,
So you had picked him up because he had abandoned him.
Yes.
Where did you pick him up from?
The jailhouse.
Okay.
He abandoned him, I guess, to prove a point or to put him
Was
in
this
some type.
JJC? It was out here?
Waterford. And
okay.
this is my point. Is like he said, you'll put him in a juvenile home. Where all my kids, I have many people, and he's the problem. It's not my son. It's not my daughter. It's him, and I mean that. My kids were fine. My on the honor roll. Bella was on the honor roll with me at her here at Academy, and I had her in a private school 3 years before that. My son was doing fine. He had a stutter. He was accusing my ex of molestation as they terminated my rights.
Okay.
This is the same time. They called it alienation from me.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm trying to protect them.
Yeah.
That's all they have.
So what's going to happen is it is an investigation. I don't know. Obviously, this investigation came in last month, so usually we have within 30 to 45 days to investigate a case.
That's what I'm
And
scared
being
of
that
closing.
this is like the last day, I don't know what's going to happen with this case. So I am going to make sure you have the worker's contact information to figure out what the decision is, because I'm almost certain she's already made a decision on what's going on with these allegations. But I do want a safety plan with you that if you are receiving any cause or anything that he's ran away or anything like that, of course, make sure you pick him up right away or contact police to do a welfare check if you're having concerns for their safety in dad's care or something's being reported that something's happening.
I don't know if he knows even know where to go.
Has he ever ran away from you?
He doesn't have my phone. I have a different number, so he doesn't have a phone. He's not allowed. And then he borrowed somebody's at Boba Tea and called me because that was after he got sent right back. He didn't have my number before that or after that because my phone changed, and I'm an idiot because I honestly was the bill. I was like, it's cheaper to get a new phone. I do that sometimes a lot because just I'm honestly with my kids. That's all that matters. And I go through like I don't like push everybody away. I just kind of want to be alone. But my kids, I want them to have my number. I want them to be able to call me. So I changed my number. He borrowed before that. He borrowed somebody's phone and called me at Boba Tea. It's on record. It's on the police report.
Has he ever ran away from you?
Never.
Okay.
Not only hasn't he, I have witnesses to say, I had 30 recommendations. I watched kids for 20 years. My dad's a pastor. I watched kids for 25 years in my church. Since I was a little kid, I was watching kids and teaching them the Bible. So was my ex. But my ex did molest my kids at church and my niece. And it's reported on record. My niece's testimony, unedited, original testimony that I found out, I brought straight to the police. I put her on speakerphone. She's willing to testify. She's 22.
Okay. Let me just document this. So as a safety plan, because we always have to safety plan with parents, and they do want us to safety plan with you as well, even though this case isn't against you, but just what to do if this situation occurs again. So like, if there's any concerns or issues of him running away from the home, definitely contact police if you have knowledge of him running away, so you can follow him.
I actually told the police, and I kind of feel heartbroken about this because what, as a mother, would you do if your kids were going through this?
Have you ever witnessed them fighting each other in your care like this? Because I know it said it was like a whole physical altercation. So does that happen?
Have you ever seen a sexually molested child that's been through shit and hell and fire and what do you expect?
Yeah.
It hits him. He's the problem. Not with me. With my kids, every kid fights each other and pushes each other around sometimes, but they had an incredible relationship. I had, like I said, the principal and the teachers, they were model students. And I mean that.
Yeah.
They were, not only that, they volunteered in family in Dearborn. I had them doing VBSs. I had them volunteer for the leadership. They did that help at my church. They were honorable kids in every regard. I'm a Christian. They followed that standard as an example. They were exemplary. And I mean that very much, not just because they're my kids. I have the principal saying that in the school, and I have multiple people saying that in church. My kids were amazing. They are amazing. They just aren't with a pedophile. I mean that very clearly. He's a pedophile. He's not just a bad dad. He's a molester of minors. Multiple.
I'm sorry. I'm documenting.
No,
I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you.
No,
I do everything on my phone, typing up stuff.
I just care about them.
Yeah.
And all these cases are, you don't know how many cases. They all close within 30 days without even really doing anything.
A full investigation. Yeah, I got you. And so like I said, I don't have any control over what's going to happen with this case.
I love my kids. I would be open to having them in a stable household. Right now I'm renting this. I rent this townhouse.
Mm-hmm.
But I can go back to any house. I have 4 keys on my key ring. This is, here's another key that I have in Warren. But on my other key ring, I have 3 different houses that will help.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
I understand, and I documented that you're willing to take them as well. So now I'm going to ask you some policy questions, give you a couple resources, do a quick home assessment, and then I'll be done. I'm going to make sure I give you the workers' information.
And you know that the other house is still available that I have the key to. I still can live there.
Okay.
You can even say that's my extra place.
Okay. And
I
then,
have 2 places. That's my place, and this is my place. I'm renting. I'm also renting there. I have 2 places. Please verify that, because on my license, it does have that address as on the back in a sticker, that Elroy, that I told you, that you have before, prior.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you still have it. Look, that's right there in Warren.
Yep.
That's my other house. I live in both these houses.
Okay.
I'm both residents.
So let me ask you some policy questions. A lot of this will be just like yes or no stuff, and then I'm going to give you some resources for you to keep, okay? First, are you the only adult residing here right now?
No, there's 2. I rent from the owner, Elena, and then there's the business, you know.
They're not
campus.
here, right? Are
No,
they here right now?
not
Okay.
right now. They're at work. I'm working this evening, but like I'll show you. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs,
Okay.
you know, and 2 bathrooms. Yeah,
Okay. What's the roommate's name?
Elena.
Can you spell it for me?
Elena, L-A-L, just how it sounds, A-L-A-I-N.
A?
Yeah.
Okay, last name?
Her last name, I mean, I don't know if she wants her information out there. You
So
know
they
what
have
I mean?
to,
don't know.
I
Okay,
mean, they have
it's
to
required,
add,
sure.
yeah, it's
No
required,
worries.
yeah.
I just, Elena, and LeBlanc, L LeBlanc. I know it's LeBlanc.
Leblanc?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
so.
You got a phone number for her?
I do. Can I text you that phone number by chance
Yep.
later? I'll text you
Yep.
all that information.
And there's one more roommate, right?
No.
Just her?
There might be somebody that she has, right now I've been here for a while. She might have somebody come in and out, but
it's just you two?
it's just
Okay,
these
gotcha.
two that, yeah.
And do you own or operate a daycare, childcare, or foster care license?
No, I do not.
Any previous names or aliases?
My Tenny, I was married to this man for 8 years,
Okay.
and when I found out he's a pedophile,
So
I
Amo
divorced him because
is
of
your
my
maiden
kids.
name?
Yes,
Okay.
I turned it back to my maiden name
Okay.
legally.
All right. And then have you ever lived outside of Michigan in the past 10 years?
I have, but mainly for vacation. You know, I vacationed out, not.
So you didn't like live there, you visited? Like, because when I say live, like you're residing there, like that's your residence.
With my kids, when I went and I went on the road, I traveled. I fled to Florida with my kids in
What year was
Florida, and they all have that. That's 2021.
Okay. What
Yeah.
what city in Florida? I'm sorry.
Plant City.
Plant City?
Yeah. But Daytona as well with my aunt. Daytona Beach Daytona with my aunt Linda Nabil,
Okay.
and she's a guardian at Let 'em out there who I went to when I ran away.
And then
She's
how many
amazing.
children do you have under 18, biological children you have under 18 total? It's just
3. My 3. I don't
Okay.
even have another. I haven't dated anybody but my
Okay.
ex because of
Can I get
trust.
the oldest child's name?
Bella.
Bella. Is she, how old is she?
She's gonna be 18 on December 12th.
Okay.
And honestly, I want my kids back. I love them.
Is
You
it
know what I
Timmy?
mean? And I want to spoil my kids. I want to have them have better than I have in every regard. You know, I want them to be able to successfully have a life.
So Bella, Bella.
Yes.
Tinny, birthday?
12/12/08.
Okay. And then the next one will be Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Everybody's last name is
Everybody's
Tinny, right?
same
Okay.
name. Yeah.
Birthday for Vanessa.
It's 10/03.
What year?
03. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. October 3rd.
Yeah, what year?
09. They
Okay.
were like Italian twins. She was a preemie. She came a month early.
And then Samuel Tinney, his birthday?
Is 12/18, and that's 2013.
All right. And then you said the custody is through Macomb County, right?
Yeah, I love all my children. I don't have favorites. I love them all, and I want them there. To me, I love them like little royalties. I haven't seen them in 4 years. I just want to spoil them. You know what I mean? I mean
No, I
that
got
because
you.
if
Yeah,
you
no, I
haven't
got
seen
you.
your kids in 4 years,
Any domestic violence history where you've been a victim or perpetrator of domestic violence?
no.
Okay. Any
A
stuff?
victim, yes.
Oh.
My ex. I have reported most things. He was just abusive.
What's the last domestic violence incident, physical altercation with you guys?
I don't know. He used to break things like he broke the.
Has it been years? Is what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no. When I was
Okay.
married to him, and then my kids. Yeah, not for me directly. Just yeah.
Any substance abuse issues or alcohol issues for yourself?
No, absolutely not. And that's what my prerogative in life is my children still, and I want to be a good mom and get them back. That's literally my goal.
Okay. And then any mental health disorder or cognitive impairment? For
I
yourself?
told you I had minor depression mixed minor depression anxiety, low grades, and they were literally due to a reason. It was not innate in me. It was circumstantial.
Okay. Are you taking any psychotropic medications right
No,
now?
and it was minor. They were minor.
And then have you ever been abused and neglected as a child?
I would say in all actuality, I had a very unique childhood. It was different than anybody's. I was homeschooled. I was different, so I was naive
Okay.
when it came to my ex.
Okay.
That's what I would say on record. I was naive.
And then you have past CPS history with Mr. Tenney, correct?
Many,
Okay.
multiple for years, and I initiated it. He was put on the registry and taken off.
Any criminal history for yourself?
I will not pay child support to him. I've been in jail 5 times within the last 5 years
Because
of this.
okay.
And it's,
What is it a misdemeanor for failure to pay? Like what is
it's failure to pay
Okay.
child support. While I was in jail, the lady said to me,
misdemeanor?
I think so, yeah. And a felony was dropped for me fleeing to Florida. Other than that, outside of that, no.
Okay.
And this is why it's so severe. It's like persecution to the wrong parent.
Any Native American ancestry? or tribal
No,
affiliation?
my dad thought he was, and then he found out he wasn't.
Okay.
So,
Are you currently employed?
I
Okay. And then methods of discipline with the children.
I have, well, at this point, they're all pretty much
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
Like, I think discipline is extremely important, but
Mhm.
training, it's so that they can succeed. It's like to further them along, not to hinder them. But
So
also
if they're in trouble with
discipline.
you, what do you usually do?
It probably, it depends. If they're this age, probably take away stuff from them or just have them, talk with them, counsel with them, and have a plan of action. Biblical counseling, if they need biblical guidance, I would take them to biblical counseling or, a therapist if that need be.
Mhm.
But when it comes to all actuality, I believe that their environment is the problem.
Okay.
And I think that really what they need is love and a lot of good friends. They have friends.
Okay.
I know their friends that they haven't seen for 4 years. They're
State-
best friends.
State assistance, do you receive like any Medicaid?
No,
food,
I
or
actually
anything?
don't.
Okay.
I'm not, when I was with my kids, I did, but I don't feel the need. I'm a competent human to where I
Don't feel the need to
like
have
to
it.
work. I'm trying to join the Army.
Okay.
They're waiting on my rap sheet.
Do you have any firearms in your possession?
No.
Like, okay.
But I will pursue, I'm
So
pursuing the
what-
Army for stability for them so that
Okay.
they can have a house to come back to
Okay.
from me.
And then any physical, mental, or developmental concerns for the kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
Physical,
say yes.
mental, developmental, which
Yes,
ones?
I would say all of the above because they're with I would
So,
call,
like I'm saying, do they have a diagnosis? So,
my daughter was placed in a psych ward. It would be him. He as a victimizer. They're with a victimizer. That's my concern. And that the lady doesn't care because she's not really a caring mother. She doesn't have her own kids. This is her first time being a mom. Even though she is older, she is out of touch with them.
let me give you some documents for you to keep. Pretty sure you kind of had these before dealing with CPS, but we still have to give them out with every investigation, okay? So the first one is just like a guide to working with Children Protective Services, letting you know what we do and how to work with us.
Okay.
This one is in regards to like changing parenting time, custody arrangement. It just has information on how to go about doing that, which I'm pretty sure you're familiar with. And then this is just like really a Macomb County resource guide, front and back resources that could be useful for you within the county. It's all county based, so everything's within our county. I have to do a home assessment.
Sure. Can you write down sexual abuse too?
I already put it in my, yeah, I already put
Because
it,
it's
yeah,
not
I already
just
put it in
physical
there,
and
yeah.
mental and everything else. That needs to be addressed because there was a reoccurrence of Samuel.
Okay.
And it trickles down. He told me and a friend of mine, so I have a witness, and it was outside of CPS that he had an incident that he had been sexual with his cousin. And I'm telling you this because I don't like the dots being disconnected.
Okay,
And
let me give you the
Yeah, you
worker's
have
number.
the, yeah, you gave me this, is it the same as the card?
No, I gotta give you the worker's
Oh,
number. Yeah,
please.
that's my information.
Okay,
Because that's just letting
yeah.
you know that I came out. Yeah. No.
I am sick and tired of all these investigations being closed without any connecting dots.
So
That's normal? Is
First
that
name is
normal?
Glenn, Glenn.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Whew. Let me just get something really quick. journal.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep. So the worker is Glenn, Glen.
Glenn.
Yep.
Let me just put it here.
Yeah, go ahead. Glenn, Glenn. Last name is Rose. And then their phone number is 248
They already made a decision.
821. I mean, I'm assuming 2884.
821
2884.
84.
Yep, 2884. Yep.
Investigate.
So, yep, they're the investigator out there in Oakland County that has this case that I'm discussing with you.
Did they talk to the police?
I don't know what they done. Like I said,
Okay.
it's not my investigation.
Yeah,
I'm only
understand.
required to do the courtesy with
Sure.
you. So you'll have to follow up with her to get any
Understand.
information regarding
Okay.
what's going on. I got to do a quick home assessment and then
sure.
I can head on out. So
Do you want me to show you around?
Yep, you got to show me.
Okay,
We can start in the
upstairs?
kitchen. Just
Okay.
show me you got, running water, food, and stuff like that. You know, the basics. Okay, yep. And then show me you got food.
The fridge or,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the fridge is fine.
That's fine. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, and they're not here.
Well, I was
yeah.
prepared for that.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I
And
mean?
you
That's,
got canned goods. Yeah.
yeah, there's,
If they were to come here today, you got something to eat.
Oh,
so,
gosh,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
And
Where
I-
do they sleep?
so here. And I have to talk to the lady, when I was approved, my coffee, sorry.
Okay.
I was approved to stay here, you know, so I would just talk to them too, but here. Here's a room,
Okay.
and there's a room.
Okay.
Here's only a couch and into a
Okay,
bathroom
okay.
and a basement.
And then just run, make sure everything works.
Sure.
Can you run some water, flush the toilet?
Sure,
And then
yeah,
run the bathtub.
yeah. I don't know. Sorry. This is what's going on.
Turn it on.
Sure, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're okay. Yep, that's all I need. Gotta make sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kind of a weird, this is can be moved, you know. It's-
Oh, okay. Well, no, yeah, no worries. I'm not, picky or anything. I just have to make sure they have somewhere to sleep and the
Yeah,
house is appropriate. So
yeah.
I will follow up with, Glen Rose, I don't know if it's a male or female. So I don't want to say he or she, but I would follow up with the assigned worker to figure out what's going on. Because I really don't have any information to give you on what's happening with this case.
I will say they run away so many times and have so many different police reports, and then 10 of them weren't even under a police report. They just
Okay.
brought them back to the police or
Yeah.
so.
And that's what she wanted to know. I mean, I
Terrifying.
documented that they run away before because she wanted to know if you had
My
knew
son
about
has
them running
spent
away.
hours outside sleeping on a bench.
Mhm.
This is all like terrifying.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously they're with him, so.
Yeah, no, I understand. So I'm gonna get this because the worker reached out to me today to see if I would see you.
It's also a basement, another bathroom right here.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if you can see any of that, but there's a whole basement downstairs, so you have, over room and.
Oh, and then
Yeah,
another- Okay.
so that you know.
Yeah, thank you. So like I said, I'll let
Are
the
you sure
worker
you
know.
want a coffee?
Oh no, I'm okay. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. So like I said, I'll follow up with the worker, Rose.
Yeah.
No, okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, follow up with the worker because they'll be able to tell you what's going on in the case. I literally can't give you anything. So I don't I don't want to just tell you something, just tell you something
Thank
that I don't know.
you for at least coming, and I just hope, are you a Christian?
Well, I'm spiritual, so I don't.
I hope that the truth comes out.
Yeah,
For
I
my
hope so
children.
too. I mean, we want the best for the kids, and so hopefully the worker will have. I'm almost certain they'll have more information to give you on what they're gonna do. Okay. So, yes, no problem. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. Okay. Like I said, just reach out to Rose. If you're not able to get a hold of them, they're not responding. You can follow up with me, and I'll reach out to the worker to figure out what's going on. Okay.
Have a good
Have a
day.
great day.
Thank you. And I will say too, it's an emergency to me as well, to this whole thing. And I hope you have a good day. Thank you. It is an emergency period, I'm saying. Nobody's watching, but that's what's going on. Well, I don't know if anybody's watching. That's what's going on.